In playoff hockey, we are about to begin between the Jets and the Oilers tomorrow night. Game 1 happening from Edmonton. And when you look at the numbers, it ain't pretty for the Winnipeg Jets. However, as we talked to Kyle Connor yesterday, they're happy to be the underdogs, Weeksy. He said, this is fine. Bring it on. We don't care about the regular season. We have a deep belief in our system. They're hoping to get a couple of reinforcements back into the lineup just in time to face Connor McDavid and company. But what would your message be if you're in that dressing room and you know that everybody out there is picking the Oilers?
Pressure's on them. It's not on us. Pressure's on the best player in the world, the best player in the league, and Connor McDavid, who's amazing, who had a season for the ages. The first player since the great Mario Lemieux to average north of 2 points per game this season. He was downright scary. Leon Draisaitl, the reigning MVP, he too was awesome. Look, if you're the Winnipeg Jets and you're faced up against these guys, number one, you got to be ready to defend. Number two, you got to stay out of the box. You don't want these guys having more time and space to make plays. And by the way, the Edmonton Oilers at times had the best power play in the National Hockey League, which is more time, more room, more space, more angles to make passes and plays for McDavid, Draisaitl, Tyson Barrie, Darnell Nurse and company. You don't want that. So for the Winnipeg Jets, you said some reinforcements might be back. Pierre-Luc Dubois, is he good to go? Is Nikolai Ehlers 100%? If those guys are in, it changes the balance for me in this series for the Winnipeg Jets and gives them a more a fair fighting chance in this series. But they got to stay out of the box. Connor Hellebuck's going to have to be great, and that's my thing for the Jets.
Yeah. Pierre-Luc Dubois is officially traveling with the team.
Yes.
That's good news.
Yeah.
He will go down as a game-time decision, so I guess we won't know until about this time tomorrow night. But if he does go back in the lineup, I know you said it would certainly be a boost. What does he add? What does he change about that Jets mix that might help them here in the series?
He's got skill, and he has size, and he has reach. And listen, this has got to be a motivated player. There's times when I saw him in Columbus where he took games over. Last year in the postseason, at times in the bubble in Toronto, he took games over. He has that ability. But for me, he has a powerful build and everything. What type of player does he ultimately want to be? Does he want to be a center? Does he want to be a top-tier all-star player, an elite player? He has a skill set. I'm a big believer in the tools and some of his intangibles that he brings, but no better time than now. It's been a bit of an uneven start to him in Winnipeg just based on injury and fit and the emotions of the trade and everything being public. But no better time now than to have himself a great postseason.
Exactly. I know Rupper had a bold prediction that Mark Scheifele would have more points in the series than Connor McDavid, which is really a hot take. Yeah. I like it, and we can't wait to see how it all unfolds. A large part of this could come down to goaltending, because actually if there's one edge to be had for the Jets, it has to be in that department, right? The reigning Vezina winner? I
love Connor Hellebuck. I think Connor Hellebuck's great. He's the second best goalie in the league when, on a nightly basis, because I put Vasilevsky above him. Okay. But of course, Connor Hellebuck is a game changer for this team. He is. He's a game changer for their group. He's a big, powerful man that's very consistent. I like the adjustments that he's made to his game under Wade Flaherty, their goalie coach. You're going to ask me what I mean. His stance isn't as wide. His stance is narrower. He's on better balance. He can not only through that make the first save, but it also gives him an opportunity to make second or third saves when called upon. And he's got supreme confidence. He told my old coach, Paul Maurice, their head coach, I'm ramping my game up. I'm getting there. I'm ramping my game up. He bets on himself as the guy that was very unheralded that's become a Vezina winner. Now, the one thing for the Oilers, though, here, Mike Smith has been money this year, too. So that's what makes this a fair fight. Mike Smith's having a great season, 39 years young, found the fountain of youth. I don't know what acai juice or acai bowls or aloe vera juice or what he's drinking out there in Edmonton, but whatever it is, he's been incredible for them. But in the event Mike Smith can't go, it could be a short series.
Okay.
Because Mike Smith is the man. He hasn't had very much help behind him this year as the season went along from his other goaltending partners. But Mike Smith's ability not only to stop it, but to handle the puck helps them. And that could help nullify the forecheck of the Winnipeg Jets.
Unless Connor McDavid does Connor McDavid things like right. He did in all 9 regular season meetings when he had multiple points. Yeah. Finished with 22 points in 9 meetings against the Jets alone. Unreal. So we'll see what playoffs hold. The series starts tomorrow night in Edmonton, 9 o'clock Eastern time, and continues on Friday there before heading back to Winnipeg over the weekend. Jets and Oilers game, set, match. The other all-Canadian matchup between Montreal and Toronto gets underway Thursday night right here on NHL Network. And we have some surprising news about the Canadiens lineup. Stay tuned for a closer look at the Leafs and Habs.
Impact players are presented by Warrior Hockey. No feeling like it.